KCRA 3's David Beanick was there live. He and our photographer Robbie Beasom, one of the only news teams to get close to that final showdown and capture. He joins us now live from Watertown. And David, what was it like out there as all this was unfolding?
It was a thrilling experience, but also a nerve-wracking experience that went on for several hours. Right now, it's a stormy night here in Watertown, but I'm sure that the residents are going to be sleeping a lot more soundly.
And in fact, if you watched NBC Nightly News, you saw the results. But our MO here on the Olympic Zone is never to reveal the results of anything you will see in prime time. With that said, we bring in our snowboarding expert, Chris Hargrave. You're a coach. You know these guys. You've seen him train, especially over at North Star. Let's begin with the news that we started the day with, the conditions of the half pipe. How legitimate were they from the athletes, their complaints?
Well, you know, if the athletes are saying that there's something wrong, that means they're feeling it and they're seeing it. And when that happens, it has an impact on their confidence and their performance overall.
Well, today, for the second time since the Winter Olympics started, we heard athletes complaining about the conditions of a venue. And both times it's been in the snowboarding competitions. Now it's about the half pipe for the snowboarders. Man, I'm not sure how you cannot root for Danny Davis. He won 2 of the final 3 qualifying events and the X Games gold medal in the half pipe. He's on quite a roll, but those were his first wins in 4 years.
Love to see that hard work paying off.
Yeah, Gustin, the owner of the auto store behind me here in just the last few minutes went up after trying to extinguish embers in the back part of his lot for hours. Now, the biggest obstacle firefighters face was right behind that building today.
The Sacramento County Sheriff's Department sees about 60 counterfeit cases annually. Many go unreported. Most go straight to the Secret Service for investigation.
Edie Gulston, a much appreciated cool down here at the State Fair. Things are wrapping up tonight. You can see folks walking out, but the flags whipping around in the wind this evening. A very different scene from earlier today when people were trying to get creative to beat the heat.
Yeah, when the wind is high or there's a high fire danger, Gulston, a lot of people up here get nervous, and let me show you why. Tall grass like this that's very dry that in many cases butts right up against property lines and homes. Well, now there's a new way to protect those homes. And you can see behind me here the lane closures are already in place. What they're planning to do tonight is remove these cones and put up big concrete barriers. They call it K-rail.
Good evening from Houston. This weekend's All-Star events will be seen in more than 200 countries and heard in nearly 50 languages. So how do you say Sacramento Kings when you're in Shanghai?
And that fire really exploded just before 9 tonight, especially right up near some homes. But let me show you what they're working on just over my shoulder here. It continues to burn on Mount Diablo tonight. They're trying to cut a fire line around this, but it keeps kind of getting away from them. Let's take a look at the latest numbers on this fire. So far, it's only
at the U.S. Alpine Championships, where today the Super G course is getting set. They're putting some fencing on, and since we can, let's take you for a little tour of the course. This is the upper third of the course right now. This is kind of a flatter section where it's going to be all about the skiers running a flat ski and going as fast as they can down through here. We'll pick up a little speed here and we'll catch up down here around this side of the course, where again they're going to be in a full-out tuck right here, going for as much speed as they can, setting up for the next pitch around here. And we'll give you the nice perspective as they come up and over the hill. Check it out. There it is down there, Olympic Valley. They're going to come right around here, a couple of quick turns, and then a little air as they drop their way down to the finish line. It is going to be an exciting day today, the Super G. Tomorrow, the slalom for the men, the ladies slalom on Sunday. It's just a fantastic weekend of racing. It's the best in the world. This is one of the best U.S. ski teams we've ever had, and they're putting it on a great show right here at Squaw Valley. Lisa, I'll send it back to you.
And you were the best reporter, and you have the best photographer with you in the world. Big props to both of you. That was amazing. Thanks for giving us that literally up-close view of that. Brian, thank you. And thanks to your photographer, Robbie Beasom. Appreciate it.